A recent shooting in Minneapolis has once again placed federal immigration enforcement under intense public scrutiny. The incident has sparked outrage across the country and prompted strong reactions from local leaders. Among them is the mayor of Kansas City, who delivered a blunt and powerful message stating that ICE is out of control. According to officials, the shooting occurred during or in connection with a federal enforcement operation. While investigations are still ongoing, the incident has raised serious questions about the conduct, oversight, and accountability of Immigration and Customs Enforcement, commonly known as ICE. In his statement, the Kansas City mayor emphasized that no federal agency should operate without clear limits. He stressed that enforcing the law must never come at the expense of human life. His remarks reflect growing frustration among city leaders who say ICE operations are becoming increasingly aggressive and dangerous. Community advocates argue that these enforcement actions often take place with little transparency. They claim that local governments are frequently left in the dark, while residents are caught in the middle of high-risk operations. The mayor called for a full, independent, and transparent investigation into the Minneapolis shooting. He demanded that if mistakes were made, those responsible must be held accountable, regardless of rank or agency. This incident has also reignited the broader national debate over immigration policy in the United States. Supporters of ICE argue that the agency plays a critical role in enforcing federal law and protecting national security. Critics, however, say that the current approach prioritizes force over safety and undermines trust between law enforcement and communities. Civil rights groups point to a growing number of cases in which ICE operations have resulted in injury or death. They argue that without stronger oversight and clearer rules of engagement, similar tragedies are likely to continue. The Kansas City mayor echoed these concerns, warning that accountability is not optional. He stated that public confidence in law enforcement depends on transparency, responsibility, and respect for life. As pressure mounts, federal officials are now facing calls from mayors, lawmakers, and advocacy groups to review ICE policies, improve training, and establish stricter controls over enforcement actions. The Minneapolis shooting is more than a single incident. For many Americans, it represents a deeper systemic problem, one that forces the nation to confront difficult questions about power, accountability, and justice. As the investigation continues, one thing is clear: the demand for answers is growing louder, and the call for reform is becoming harder to ignore.